Welcome back to the Changzhou Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium for finals day at the 35th Victor China Open. So to our third final of the day and a repeat of the World Championship final from last year. It is the Tokyo Olympic champion Chen of China up against the reigning world champion Akane Yamaguchi from Japan. Well, in the women's singles, the draw from the quarter-final stage, only 5 different nationalities, 6 seeds, 3 each half of the draw. By semi-final stage, 3 seeds, the top 3 seeds that started the competition because Unse Young withdrew before play had begun. All 4 semi-finalists had contested a China Open final previously. The 2 players in the bottom half of the draw had won titles here, whereas the 2 in the top half of the draw had both lost finals at this particular event. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour Finals is concerned, when you look at the top 5 there, minus the Olympic champion Unse Young, you have the 4 semi-finalists from this China Open. Unse Young, by virtue of the fact that she hasn't played, will move down 2 places to number 5. The top 2 will stay as they are regardless of who wins today's final, which means that Wang Xi and Miyazaki both move up 1 place to 3 and 4. Chen from China, her second China Open final 8 years after her first, when she lost to Carolina Marin of Spain. It's her 8th China Open for the Tokyo Olympic champion. The former champion Akane Yamaguchi today in a record equaling 4th women's singles final, joining Gong Reina and Zhang Ning, who each contested 4 China Open titles. So equaling the records is pretty special. She won this title 9 years ago and then was beaten finalists, well, first of all, back in 2014 when she was promoted from the qualifying. And then again 3 years ago she reached the final and was beaten by Unse Young. Well, this, as you can see, is a 37th meeting between these 2. Dramatic, wasn't it? The reveal. So Chen Yufei chooses ends. Of course, it's the 38th meeting, isn't it? Because they've had 37 previous meetings.
That's right.
Akane Yamaguchi having won 23 of them, including the last, which was the final of the recent Thailand Open 500 event. It was 2 games in Bangkok. 21-14, 21-18 in just a fraction under 40 minutes. Chen Yufei is 28 years of age now, from Hangzhou, the capital of Xinjiang province, which is where we will have the World Tour Finals in December. Currently number 4 on the world ranking, but did spend a total of 15 weeks across 2 different spells as world number 1. Won the Indonesia Masters and lost in the final of Thailand, as I've already mentioned, and Malaysia Masters as well. Her first 3 matches all went the full distance, including the second round against last week's winner, Musala Venkata Sindhu. Saved 4 match points in the second game against the Indian player, and went on to win in 1 hour and 21 minutes. So her last 3 matches against players contested a China Open final previously. Akane Yamaguchi turned 29 last month from Fukui, and currently number 3. She has been number 1 a total of 74 weeks as world number 1. But if she wins today's final, she will go back to world number 2, replacing the player who she beat in the semi-final, the 2-time defending champion Wang Qi. Incidentally, her quarterfinal was against the beaten finalist from last year, Han Yue, so she hasn't had an easy path either. Six finals in her last 6 tournaments for Akane Yamaguchi. The Thailand Open through to this China Open. And that's in 9 tournaments this year, including this. 6 consecutive finals in tournaments played is remarkable. It's the 4th final of the year for the number 4 seed, Chen Yufei. A 10th tournament of the year. So our court officials, Iris Metspoulou of Estonia in the umpire's chair, and Bertna Korrebek from Belgium is the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chen Yufei, China. On my left, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. Akane Yamaguchi to serve, long ball, play.
So the former champion, Akane Yamaguchi, getting this women's singles final underway against the former Olympic champion Chen Yufei. Nice. Oh, that's landed in. Well, I think the top 4 players on the world rankings team are pretty much there on their own. I mean, of course, Unsei Young, Wang Qi, who's the All England champion and current world number 2, and these 2. Chen Yufei, this her 10th tournament of the year and 10th time semi-final or better.
Yeah.
And when I was saying that this is the 6th consecutive final in 6 tournaments that Akane Yamaguchi has played, her consistency now is quite remarkable.
Yeah, I agree. They are a class above the pursuers, in my opinion.
Of course, there's others that can win, like Pusana Venkata Sindhu last week in Japan.
Yeah. The consistency, consistently playing to this level here. This is the 4 that we are discussing.
Well wide.
I mean, Sindhu, well, that decision is pending. That was a great tournament she played last week, but we have to see a consistent level over time to include her, or to expand that to 5 players. There has been 5 recently with Han Yue, but I feel that she's dropped out of that top group.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Akane has struggled a little bit of late. Well, she retired last week, did Chen in the semi-final against PV Sindhu. Won a game and 10-15 down.
Yeah, she said she felt a little bit in her right hamstring. You can see there's some strapping on it as well.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Well, she said she'd been working on her game, Chen Yufei, to become more attacking. Nice. Stops the run of points at 5. Well, it's the first Super 1000 final for this lady, Chen Yufei, since she won the Indonesia Open of 2024.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Lovely.
that's a good one. Short clear from Yamaguchi.
You have to go back even further to the last time that Akane Yamaguchi won a Super 1000 title. 3.5 years ago in the Malaysian Open of 2023. She's played Super 1000 finals since, unlike Chen Yufei, but she hasn't won a title for even longer at this level.
See how short it is. She's struggled in these Super 1000, partly with injuries, small nagging injuries, Akane Yamaguchi, and partly with small Korean player named An Se-young, who scooped a lot of those Super 1000 titles.
Including 2 this year. The Malaysia Open and the Indonesia Open, lost in the final of the All England, An Se-young.
Yeah. Where was it? Singapore, where I thought Akane Yamaguchi had a really good chance of getting the better of An Se-young.
She lost in 3 games, 21-19 in the deciding game. Yeah, stretching Yamaguchi from side to side. Backhand deep, forehands mid-court, and then backhand mid-court, making her twist and turn.
Look how short it is. She's playing from the middle of the court, Chen Yufei. And the problem for Yamaguchi is that the defensive skills on the front court from Chen Yufei is so good. So if she attacks or plays a downward shot, there's a good chance that she's going to cover a big part of the court herself. Have to find the right length. That's a good one.
That's brilliant. Yeah, super shots.
Over. 7-9.
Smile after the longest rally so far, 26 shots. Oh, that's super.
Great attack from Chen Yufei, making the most of playing with the drift. Nice rhythm in that shot and the movement. It's so important that she varies her attack openings. Akane Yamaguchi got to keep Chen Yufei guessing.
That's long at the back line, and therefore it's a 2-point advantage to the former Olympic champion Chen Yufei here at the mid-game interval.
然后呢，他接发球，他是什么？你假如发得好，他好推，他会第一排推；发得不好，他先打一个往前，然后你再来，他再来推你啊。所以结合好，然后自己什么时候变速，可以多用对角线的往前，就是说两个勾球出来以后呢，他那个不是这两个球他都不好控制嘛？哎，那我就有机会啊，还是自己想什么球对我有利，跟他斗啊，抓他想法，加油啊，自信。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
So 11-9 in this opening game as play resumes.
Missed that one, Chen Yufei. Again from the mid-court area. A little bit extra strapping on Akane Yamaguchi's right thigh. It's playing very, very short. And the moment she plays short, she gets under pressure in the next shot. Yamaguchi have to play it out of balance.
Yeah, it's landed in. Yeah, you can really afford to give it a bit more of a hit from that far end of the court. And it still stays in.
It's one of the first severe errors on the back line from Chen Yufei. I think she's done a really good job of controlling the lift from the front court to Yamaguchi's back court, and also taking the chances in the attack. That's another one.
That's a good clear.
Short.
Says that.
Nope, that was good enough.
Yeah, that's a lovely lift. Yeah, and on a run of 3 straight points, Akane Yamaguchi, the number 3 seed, goes into the lead. First time since she won the first 2 points of this final.
Yeah.
Wide and long.
14, 12,
4 straight points. But that run comes to an end.
Valuable for Yamaguchi to keep an eye on where that shot landed, even though it was wide of the sideline. She got a read on that it was still a bit on the short side. Said she was quite disappointed after losing the final in her home tournament last week, so she didn't really expect to be here in the final, Akane Yamaguchi. But took it one game at a time and had a couple of relatively easy matches in the beginning of the tournament. That always helps.
Yeah, you're not kidding there. In the first round against Supernida Keiton, who's a former world number 6 player. She won 21-13, 21-1.
Yeah. That's almost
Extraordinary.
unbelievable that you can win 2-1. But we've seen some of those results this week here in Changzhou, where one game has been extremely lopsided. It's not the only match.
And that's because of the drift.
Yes. Oi, I think she should have left her hand.
16, 14.
And as Yamaguchi starts to work her way into this match, Chen Yufei starts to commit some more errors in situations where it should be playable.
Beautiful. Absolutely inch perfect from Chen Yufei. She was having success with that earlier on in the game. Chen Yufei moving Yamaguchi from side to side, making her twist and turn.
Yeah. Especially the lifts from Yamaguchi's forehand side. That's an area where she has to be careful. Chen Yufei is good at intercepting there in the backhand side. There was a little bit of an unforced error.
17, 16.
Even though I think in these playing conditions almost no errors are unforced. You simply have to be so disciplined in the shot selection.
Shot selection and timing.
Yeah.
We saw in our first final of the day the timing totally off because of the drift. Oh, good body smash. Brilliant block.
Oi.
Absolutely fantastic from Yamaguchi. Longest rally so far, 31 shots. It's not that she just got to it, she got it back with interest.
Yeah.
Precision net shots from Chen. Back level, 18 all opening game. We thought this would be tight, and so it's proved to be. That's one left. Well, she's challenging Chen.
One centimetre was long.
Good time for a challenge though, isn't it?
Yeah.
18 all.
She should really invest a lot in getting this first game. Chen playing the more difficult side, in my opinion. Good clear.
Super. Just the block really from Yamaguchi. A real backswing. And it's 2 game point opportunities for the former champion, Akane Yamaguchi. Way long of the back line, and 21-18 opening game. 21 minutes for the opening game, 21-18. Winner from 9 years ago, Akane Yamaguchi. 1 game to the goods. So the former champion, Akane Yamaguchi, in her fourth women's singles final here at the China Open, 1 game to the good against Chen. Well, Yamaguchi just 1 game away from becoming the 8th different player to win 2 or more women's singles titles here at the China Open. And perhaps more importantly, Steen, becoming only the 2nd non-Chinese player to win 2 titles here at the China Open.
Yeah.
The first being Carolina Marin.
She won 2 consecutive.
And the second, quite remarkably, after ACL injury.
Second tournament after her comeback.
I think that's probably one of the best comebacks that we've ever seen in the sport.
Yeah.
Challenge here.
I think she's going to win that. It was pretty much remarkable comeback that Kim Hae-jong made.
Yes.
Last week as well. No, it wasn't Kim Hae-jong, it was Kong Hee-young.
It was Kong Hee-young.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I think probably the greatest comeback in sport. It's well wide. That's a very odd challenge. Herman Meyer, the Herminator.
In downhill skiing.
Correct. Almost, he had a motorbike accident and almost had to have his legs amputated. Came back and won Olympic gold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wide.
3-1.
Well, Chen Yufei wanted to change the shuttle. It's a rarity that you see Akane Yamaguchi saying no, as she did there. Oh, what was that?
She said after her match yesterday that the windy conditions here require careful tactical planning. And
which player are you talking about?
Akane Yamaguchi.
Okay.
And that probably involves that when the shuttle has slowed up just a little bit because it's being frayed, then it doesn't go long as easily as it normally would. So that's why you don't want to change it until it's absolutely necessary. On the other hand, Akane Yamaguchi Chen Yufei, sorry, wants to play with as new shuttles as possible. Push.
4-3.
That's a very good smash and good movement from this lady, Chen Yufei.
Yeah, that has really become a weapon for her. It's nice to see. Look at that.
Jumping to the round the head position.
Yes, almost from the base position. Oh, he's way too short.
Brilliant. Well, the dive from Chen Yufei did well to get up in time, but that final shot was superb. Luo Yigang like that one. The shuttle was badly deflected by hitting the net cord.
5-6.
Look at that. Thundered off the top of the tape. Wow, she very nearly got that back.
And have a think about it. Sometimes we've seen the shuttle tip on the top of the tape there.
We have. It's extraordinary.
Nice. I like the idea from Yamaguchi, trying to make the court big for Chen. It's admirable how they managed to control that very severe drift. Both players. We've seen a number of matches this week where players have almost not been able to play the backcourt at all. Short.
Oh, she guessed correctly.
Yeah.
How on earth did Akane Yamaguchi win that rally? Guessed on the attacking shot.
Long as well.
Wow.
9-7.
Brilliant
Good shot.
That is a super shot from the three-time world champion Akane Yamaguchi. Totally unexpected. And Chen left stranded. 4 straight points.
Good placement.
Well, she's going to challenge that.
With a little move of the index finger. It's not something you should clearly make the umpire aware that you're challenging, and Akane Yamaguchi is doing the least possible to and still challenge.
So both players just one challenge left in the second game. It's going wide. So it is a 3-point advantage for the number 3 seed, Akane Yamaguchi, here at the mid-game interval of the second game, having already won the first. And there's a stunned silence from the Chinese fans in this scoreline.
哎，那我上来，我能不能放网？因为你现在都是放着对角线，知道吗？啊，那我就直线赶快过去，或者往中路一给，等他的球。啊，主要就是把这个过了，基本上打起来都没事。啊，然后注意他那个兜啊、兜半场啊这些，自己还是要充分准备，相信自己的本能。啊，一拍一拍打，把节奏控制好就行。啊，继续啊。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
So 11-8, the advantage to the former champion Akane Yamaguchi.
Got the advantage in the service situation there, Yamaguchi. Nice.
Well, that's livened up the crowd, hasn't it?
I think Chen really needs their support.
Oh, that's the longest rally of this second game. Prior to that last one, it was 18 shots.
That's well played.
She's definitely become more aggressive from that round the head position, hasn't she?
That was a great combination. First that little drop shot there, and then moving, playing across again. There's no doubt that she would dearly love to win this title, Chen Yufei. If her dreams come through, then she wins this one, World Championship and Asian Games. By the end of September, that would be the optimal outcome. Missed out on the Asian Games title when it was held in her home city 4 years ago. Nice pressure.
Nice. Yeah, she was silver medalist.
Yeah.
Losing out to Anse Young. I remember Akane Yamaguchi back in 2022. The 4 titles that she won, the All England, the World Championships, the Japan Open, and the World Tour Finals. So that must have been the dream outcome for her.
But she, no doubt she will want an Asian Games title as well, but she's got those 3 World Championship titles.
Yeah. Chen Yufei has never won a World Championship gold. She has 5 medals, 2 silver and 3 bronze, which most of us mere mortals would think was wonderful, but she wants more.
And I think also in terms of this tournament here, if you take out all the medal tournaments and then perhaps All England as well, because of the history, then if you ask the players which tournament do you want to win, I think the answer is going to be my home tournament. Nice.
Yeah.
Played it well there. Good base position, controlling it, waiting for the opportunity. Yeah. Had Yamaguchi played the net, she could have easily played a flat lift past her. Boy, that's super strong.
Service over. 15, 12.
Right, and long. That was an important point for Chen Yufei. 13-15 as opposed to 12-16. She's within touching distance.
great match.
Just 1 point, the deficit.
I was in doubt how this match would unfold in terms of the drifty conditions, but such a pleasure to see these two battling it out.
Equalled the longest rally of this second game, that last one. Brilliant.
Perfect.
Oh, challenge that. I saw that as good.
I think so too.
For the instant review, here we go. Yeah, clearly in. Good challenge.
What a shot.
Yeah.
I'm impressed because I keep thinking when these two players emerged, they were rally style players, so they've had to develop their attacking skills. I think they've done an extremely good job, both of them. Nice. Short.
Just into the hitting zone of Chen Yufei. Wonderful crowd in here today. Absolute sellout. I'm guessing about 6,000 in.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It was too flat from Chen Yufei.
Became something in between, not a short, not a long, and immediately punished.
3-point advantage and 3 points away from the title for the number 3 seed, Akane Yamaguchi. Good defense.
Oi, oi, oi. Fantastic variation.
What a rally. Quality.
Oi! Indecision.
After all that hard work, indecision at the back of the court cost her dear.
And this could swing this second game in favor of Chen Yufei, because Yamaguchi has to keep up that work ratio, playing the more difficult side. Chen Yufei, if the pace drops, I think she will take over.
Clearly the longest rally of this second game. 30 shots. One shy of the longest rally so far. 16-18.
Wow.
What a super cross-court net shot from Akane Yamaguchi. The key there was taking it early.
It was.
That's long, and it's match point opportunities for Akane Yamaguchi to become only the second non-Chinese women's singles player to win this China Open title twice.
There it is.
Greeted by silence from the fans. But that is a magnificent performance by Akane Yamaguchi. 21-18, 21-16 in a match lasting 44 minutes. I thought her control, especially in the second game, and her work rate, where she had to attack more than normal,
That was amazing. Amazing. But typically Yamaguchi, the last shot here, I looked down, thought she played a winner, then I looked at Yamaguchi, I thought, oh, she must have missed it, because there were no signs of celebration or anything. What a fantastic performance.
Yeah, she's a very reserved character.
There it comes.
Yeah, it's clearly in. A little smile at her coaching bench, that was all. And Chen Yufei, as always, gracious in defeat. So a repeat result of the World Championship final last year with Akane Yamaguchi coming out on top. 21-18, 21-16 and a second China Open for Akane Yamaguchi.
Sports bra, sport car drive, show out, bow in, bow out, it's a rock, we bow out, I got more diamonds, ladies be the finest, crush grapes, we don't do the wine, crush dinner, top spinner, cool bean, front griller, got paid, hop, G5 fade, rope chain, shell toes, wave you like a sailboat, when you hear the hand, there you go, Montana with the funky sound, cigar let the London sound. I should grow up, they say, stuck
let's welcome finalists and contenders.
Chen Wu-Fei, former Olympic champion, for a second time at her home event, has to settle for second best. Akane Yamaguchi wins her second China Open title in her fourth final at this prestigious event. And by virtue of Akane Yamaguchi's win here today, she will return to world number 2 come the ranking on Tuesday. 3.5-year wait for a 5th Super 1000 title from Yamaguchi is over.
President of the Badminton World Federation and International Committee member to present the mascots. Let's welcome Mr. Liu Li, General Manager of Sports Business Department, Junior Retail, to present the prize flags.
$68,000 for the beaten finalist and $140,000 for our winner, Akane Yamaguchi.
Now let's welcome Mr. Lilas, the opponents with the finalists.
Well, they produced a wonderful final. These two brilliant badminton players, Chen Wu-Fei and Akane Yamaguchi.
Photo time for finalists.
38th time that they met in international competition.
Now is the time for the champion. Please enjoy the moment.
Third World Tour title for Akane Yamaguchi.
女士们、先生们，让我们再次把掌声送给女单冠军山口茜。
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion.
So we look forward to our fourth final of the day, and it's the ever youthful 36-year-old Chen of Chinese Taipei against the unseeded Thomas Popov of France. Welcome back to the Changzhou Olympic Sports Centre complex. It's a wonderful venue, as you can see, multi-sports venues. And we're in the Gymnasium. Well, after the women's singles, we turn our attention to men's singles, and the number 6 seed, the 36-year-old Chen of Chinese Taipei, up against a man making history today. The first man from France, Thomas Popov, to contest a men's singles Super 1000 tournament final. So as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, by quarter-final stage, we only had 4 seeds, 2 in each half of the draw, and